to hold on to it. Saqib already almost started celebrating, but had to cut his celebration short. Belly ball, dot ball. Naeem was unable to get a good, clean shot on that one. Playing it, bring your family, bring your loved ones out here and celebrate this wonderful cricket and humanity is combined. Oh, what a ball. He said the wicketkeeper doesn't want to take my catches. No worries. I'll just disturb the wickets myself. What a shot. What a shot. 4 ball te 13 run. What a beautiful shot. Pulled it onto the onside. What a ball. Saqib. What a ball. Except for that 1-6 that went out of the ground, everything has been right on the money. Saqib was just trying to see if he can get the batsman to go on the back foot 2 balls ago when he got hit for that 6, but besides that, he's trying to find a place to hide. It's the only place he could hide is inside his own hoodie. Well bowled, well bowled. Deceiving the batsman completely with a slower one. What a shot. Pull. After that first initial 6, Abdul has done really well here to just get 2 off the next. And is back into the attack. We are told he is a USA international cricket player. He hasn't played for USA in some time, but he's had the honor of representing USA. And I cannot believe how great that honor must be for you to represent a country that you live in, a country. Sheran, what a ball. Aman Singh, unplayable at the moment. Unplayable at the moment. Victor the utno ball lang diya, and the batsman has no way of hitting it. There. He has completely dedicated his line and length. Unbelievable. Again, once again. Batsman's name is Shahid. Shahid gets some bat onto the ball, takes a single. Shahid, by not only is he a good cricket player, he's also a equivalently good soccer player. He plays football in Eastvale. And Adidas could be his next sponsor if he continues to play soccer and cricket as well as he does. That might be giving a no ball. Is it giving a no ball? It is giving a no ball, but Shahid Bhai gets back on strike. It's given as a free hit. The next ball is going to be. Shahid is going to want to do his best here to get Aman's ball out of the park, but unable to do so. Ball goes up into the air. Will it be taken? It is taken. But unfortunately, because it was a no ball, the previous ball, this was a free hit. So the wicket does not count. Bringing Shahid back onto the attack. He's going to want to capitalize here, but he's unable to, losing his wicket. Some beautiful bowling by Aman Singh from USA for USA Cricket. After having the honor of representing USA, he's here to represent the Jaguars. Naeem is still out there for what seems like an eternity, seems like a really long time. It's only been 11 balls, but he's done well with the opportunity he's gotten here. So he's going to have to step it up and take the game into his hands. Well fielded here, right in front of the comm box. Next to us, they'll probably be wondering where all these balls are flying in from. Somebody tell him that Naeem is the one hitting him. And he goes again into the ground. Aman does well, collects it, and gets it back to the bowler. A low full toss, slow full toss, not giving the batsman enough time and space to get underneath it to hit it. But you always run that risk when you bowl a full toss. It could go any which way. Abdul completely cramping the batsman for room here. But Naeem is still on track here to give his team a good total, 14 ball nate 26 run. If he's able to continue for a few more balls, a few more overs, it might be a problematic situation for the bowling end. Lahore. What feels like a home away from home. These man-made boundaries sometimes make it seem like certain cities and certain countries are far away from you. But the bloodlines always keep us together. Lahore capitalizing on a bit of a misfield. Is he going to go for a four? It's not going to go for a misfield. It's not going to go for a four. Batsmen do run across and get a single. Full toss ball. Keeper's getting underneath it. Never really looked like he was going to get it. Still hasn't gotten it. Remains to be seen if that's given as a no ball or not. The batsmen have made some runs off of it. The replay might give us a better indication of what happened there. It looks like a no ball. Is given a no ball. It is a no ball. What a shot. Right out of the screws, keeping the fielder in the game the whole time, leaping at the right time, but just over the fielder. It looked like it was going to go way further than it did. But साडियां अखां झूठ बोलदियां. Our eyes are lying to us. This one is high up. Somebody needs to get underneath it. It doesn't look like it's going to happen because the fielders are pressed up against the boundaries. Batsmen run for two, get across comfortably, easily, and close off this over. Do overs ch 25 run and no wickets. Even arrived, and I think that was the downfall of that shot. He was through with his shot before it even arrived and made no contact at all. So Sabur has done a really good job coming back this over. This one is gonna be traveling for some time without any visa, without any ticket. This ball is on its way out. Full toss ball. Batsman is unable to capitalize, but they definitely take the run, the extra run. The slightest and slightest and slightest of misfields. Keep your eyes on the ball. You have to keep your eyes on the ball. The slightest of misfields allows the batsman to come back for a second that should have never ever been there. Hankook Motorsley Mantri Mandal Katha ho gaya. All the captains, all the fielders are together. They're going to have to make a unified decision here as to who's going to bowl the last over. ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹ ਫਤਵਾ ਆ ਇਹ ਸਿੱਧੇ ਪਾਰਲੀਮੈਂਟ 'ਚ ਜਾਣਾ ਇਹ ਫੈਸਲਾ ਪਾਰਲੀਮੈਂਟ 'ਚੋਂ ਆ ਸਕਦਾ ਆ ਕਿ ਅਖੀਰਲਾ ਓਵਰ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਕਰਾਉਣਾ ਆ. Who is the chosen one? Who will be the chosen one who's going to bowl the final over? The ever so pressure over. 90-3. You can't say it's not enough. You also can't say it is enough. So Lahore will want to get a good 15-20 off of this one, at least 13 to 15 off of this one, because the psychological pressure of a 3-digit number is always there. So Lahore needs to get to that 100 at least. Whether or not that happens remains to be seen, but the most beautiful ground shot of this entire day. Not a single fielder moved. If I tell you, believe me, not a single player moved. Every fielder was just watching to see which fielder is going to move because that's how fast it went. And it was so far, right into the gap. Batsman coming out of his crease. It remains to be seen. A wide is not given because the batsman was out of his crease, and at the time, out of the park. Just business as usual for Naeem. Bai Bolante, 45 and half century for Naeem. On 23 balls, Naeem has hit 51, a strike rate of more than 100, 200. 200 ਦਾ strike rate ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਕੁੱਟ ਕਟਾਪਾ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੇ ਥੇ Naeem. I don't know what he ate today, but whatever it is, he needs to get on Amazon and start selling it because he is just smacking everybody around the park right now. Zabi trying to take control of the situation. Four dot six dot and another six. Waited for that one. Zabi putting in a slower ball. And Naeem just waiting. He just waited and waited. Lined himself up, through the line, smacked it right over the bowler's head into the fence. 16 have already come off this over. This big one. This last one has to be big. It is big, but for the bowling side. To get a dot ball off the last ball of an innings when the batsman is going after you is a big achievement in itself.
CCF! CCF!
धूम मचाने रंग जमाने जश्न मनाने हम आ गए धूम मचाने रंग जमाने जश्न मनाने सीसीएफ के दीवाने आ गए हैं 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 जोश दिखाने खेल सजाने कप उठाने हम आ गए जोश दिखाने खेल सजाने कप उठाने सीसीएफ के दीवाने आ गए हैं 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 हम हैं अपनी धुन के पक्के जम के देंगे चौके छक्के भंगड़े छंगड़े पाएंगे जी खुल के होंगे धूम धड़के जोर लगाने शोर मचाने होश उड़ाने हम आ गए नया जुनू है नई सी यादें यारो बनाने आ गए सीसीएफ के दीवाने आ गए हैं सीसीएफ के दीवाने आ गए हैं सीसीएफ के दीवाने आ गए हैं सीसीएफ के दीवाने आ गए हैं
CCS! Bring it! Here we are, CCS in the house! Yo, it's Steve rockin', swinging right like a bat. Throwing woods and hitting verses where my cricket players at. Traveling all over, CCF is a team. We playing fierce, we playing hard and chasing all our dreams. Flow, passion, and lightning. Running fast.
Second innings is on its way. 4 runs in his account. But it is unfair to say that he hasn't bowled well. Imran is running in hot and heavy here. The batsmen are unable to get underneath him. What beautiful bowling this is right here. A good display. Star in the making. How do you beat that? Half century with the bat. Comes in to bowl 2 overs. 2 wickets for 10. You think you have it under control once Naeem is done with his quota? Think again. Imran is here to stay. Imran follows it up with such an amazing ball. The batsmen do just enough to get off strike. Imran edge 1 wicket, only giving up 6 runs. And another one. And another one bites the dust. Lahore वालों ने फट्टे चक्के हुए आ. विकेटां चेक कर लो इन्नियां. Check the screws on those wickets because these wickets have been hit way too many times in this match alone. विकेटां दे नट बोल्ट कस लो because इमरान हजे बॉलिंग करान लगा है. 4 होर बॉलां पईयां इमरान दियां. Unbelievable scenes here. Completely demolished the wicket. Completely flummoxed the batsman. If there was ever a time to take a wicket, this was it. 16 run te 4 wickets, 3.2 overs. And you know what? Somebody in Lahore must have ate their vitamins, ate their proteins, did their prayers, and sent this team out to play because Lahore is just on fire. Lahore team is just wanting to wrap it up. They feel like it's cold, so they're using the fire within. They're burning the fire inside to wrap this match up. Full toss ball, a no ball is given, a free hit given. Imran is running in, free hit down the ground. The batsmen are unable to capitalize on the fact that it was a free hit, but Imran will take that result any day of the week because anytime there's a free hit, there's always a risk and a chance. One ball to go in this over. And what an over. What a set of 2 overs and another one. 3 wickets in this over, 2 followed up by a caught behind, and Lahore are just on fire here. There's no stopping Lahore. Somebody in Lahore definitely did their prayers this morning and sent this team out to play because they are ready to wrap it up. Oh, it's when there's a will, there's a way. Saqib says, I'm here to stay. Tarab hitting a 6 off the first ball he faces in this over. But is it going to prove to be enough? Sadullah. Tarab, after hitting the first ball for a 6 in this over, puts Saqib on strike. Saqib is going to want to get this out of this ground. And he does. And he does. Just when you least expected, Saqib gets under the full toss and just lifts it over the infield right into the fence. Coming over the wicket. Sadullah gets a dot ball. It remains to be seen. There seems to be an appeal for caught behind, but whether or not there was one. Six 1-6 dot with an appeal for a caught behind. Sadullah goes in down the leg, but capitalizes. Saqib making that one count, getting 4 for his team, letting them know that 19 is long ways away. 69 off 19 left. He said, just give me a chance here. Saqib कहंदा जे game बाकी है मित्रों. Don't get too excited. Don't start celebrating yet. Or never mind. He says, you know what? Maybe you can celebrate just a little bit. Sadullah does well to peg back the off stump, getting underneath of Saqib's bat. What's that old saying? You miss, I hit. Sadullah does that. In 5 overs, Lahore have taken 5 wickets. 7 ਵਿਕਟਾਂ ਦੇ ਨੁਕਸਾਨ ਤੇ 39 ਦਾ ਸਕੋਰ ਆ. Abdul G comes to face the music. Sadullah ਇਸ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੇ ਢੋਲ ਵਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਤੇ ਪੂਰੀ ਦੀ ਪੂਰੀ ਟੀਮ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ ਢੋਲ ਵਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਆ. Let's see if Abdul can stand up to the music. First ball up is a wide ball. Bilal. Belly ball. Good length. Just needs to get the line right here. .67 sky high. Just a single. This one is high and handsome. Does it get over the line? Yes, it does. There was a chance. Two fielders were converging. They were deciding who was going to take it. The amount of time they had, they could have sent each other an email. That's how high this ball was. They could have sent each other an email to figure out who was going to get underneath it. But by the time they decided, the ball had already passed the boundary. Wide ball, they shot up. Either Abdul was smart and realized it was going to go wide, or he had no idea what was going on. This one hits the fence and comes right back. What a ball there. This one stays completely low. Batsman plays right over the line in length. Remains to be seen what's going to happen with this one. Well taken. Lahore, they're just packing this up. You know what? At this point, they're just in a rush to go home. They don't even want to have fun anymore. They just want to go home. They don't really care about playing cricket at this point. They just say, let's go home. Ghar jaiye. Enjoy a nice hot bath because it's getting cold. It's about 60 degrees here. ਸਵੇਰੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਮੌਸਮ is awesome. ਇੱਥੇ ਤਾਂ ਠੰਡ ਵਧੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਆ. All these teams visiting from all over the world, all over the country, don't realize how cold it gets in Southern California. Nobody brought any jackets. So all they want to do is finish this match and just go home. So the batting team is in deep discussion, but there's only one with 2 to go and 2 wickets to go. Starting off with a wide, Tayyab starts off with a wide. Ah, what a dot ball. Exactly what's needed in this situation to keep the pressure going. 28.91 is looking very, very distant right now. The next 2-3 balls are going to decide the fate of this match. This catch can be taken, should be taken, but a very, very difficult catch. The batsman steps out and pulls it right to the feet of the fielder, but the fielder was unable to take the catch. It was a very, very difficult one. The fielder made a lot of ground, but was unable to get to the ball in time. Dot ball, a swing and a miss. The Billy ball divide in a dot and 4 in a dot. He's going to have to bowl a couple more of these to keep that up calm and cool. A target of 108. With 50 more to go, doesn't middle it. Bowls it into the chest. Very well fielded by the fielder on the leg side. Deep point does really well to keep that off the boundary, using his feet to keep it in and then getting it back to the striker's end. Panj bowlan te 7 run. 1 more to go. But Lahore have shown that anything can happen. Well fielded to keep it in. Good fielding by Imran after such a beautiful over. After such an impressive over, he's done well here to keep the ball in. What looked like a sure boundary is stopped short of a boundary with just 1 run. Last over to go. 46 needed in 6 balls. Mathematically not possible. The last over is given to Shahid. The last over is given to Shahid with a huge target of 46 needed. As long as there's no ball, there's not a no ball and there's no additional wides, it seems like a target that cannot be reached. Does really well, and so does the fielder. Shahid Bhai doing really well, keeping the ball in line and length. What a ball. That slight hesitation that Shahid is providing in his run up in his bowling action is just not giving the batsman any clue of where the ball is coming from. It just breaks the momentum. So Shahid coming in, that slightest of pauses is just enough right there. That pause that you see. With 4 more balls to go. What bowling, what bowling. Shahid Bhai is giving the impression like it's just a slow loopy ball, but he reminds me of a Daniel Vettori type bowler that just comes in and keeps a line and length. What seems like it's an easy ball to hit, but when you go to hit it, it just does not come onto the bat. As you can see in all 3 balls, all balls that the batsmen have hit, they have not been able to. They've just not been able to connect. There's just something so deceiving in his run-up. There's something so deceiving in his action and something so deceiving in the release of his ball that the batsmen are just not able to make clean contact. 2 to go for the last game of this evening. This one goes up. This one goes high. Is it going to be taken? No, it's not. On the other side of the fence, 6 runs for Jaguars. Last ball to go. Last ball to go. And caught and taken. Shahid will be extremely pleased with that. Lahore will be extremely pleased with this performance. 8 overs, 8 wickets, 73 runs. Tarbaz trying to keep his team in the hunt, in the game, with a strike rate of 200, scoring 14 off 28. But just not enough. Match summary in front of your screen. Lahore Cargo Knights winning this nice and comfortably by 34 runs. The last match of this evening will be back here live from Irvine, California. This is Inder Mohan Singh. It's been an honor and an absolute pleasure to share this time with you. CCF has done a wonderful job, a beautiful job. Thank you to all the sponsors. Thank you to CCF. And all the production team, the camera crews, everybody that's made this entire event possible. We meet back here tomorrow morning, bright and early. So please, make sure you have your alarm set. Make sure you get your easy passes and toll passes all checked in. Make sure you're here, if you can be, tomorrow morning at 7:40. Signing off for tonight with the win for Lahore Cargo Knights.